the pride of the Northwest, Tony Kozina, a man who has literally been everywhere and done everything, Rivera. He has held multiple titles on multiple occasions and is now coming to Southern California in one of his very rare appearances in the LA area to take on this supposed talent, B-Boy.
That's right, Mr. Excalibur. You're looking at Tony Kozina, former NWA light heavyweight champion. And as you say, has been all over the world, from Maine to Spain, from Tokyo to Taipei,
Japan to Suriname,
everywhere. And his opponent today will be none other
than Taylor.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind was drifting, Rivera.
That's right.
From the streets of San Diego, another filthy region here in Southern California.
A dangerous hip-hop figure, shady figure, in black. None other than B-Boy, one of the most underrated talents here in Southern California. Look at that, intimidation.
I believe he is channeling the spirit of Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat video game. No stranger to the rings in Southern California and all over the United States. Wrestling in many locales, most recently in CZW. Combat Zone Wrestling in the Best of the Best tournament. B-Boy receiving ovation from the crowd. He is by far the favorite in this match. Tony Kozina coming in a relative unknown. However, he will have no trouble proving himself against the Filipino quote-unquote sensation, B-Boy.
That's right, B-Boy, the pride of Manila.
Tony Kozina standing toe-to-toe with B-Boy. He is short of stature, but he is big of heart, Rivera.
And quite a wrestler.
But he's also very short. And the match getting underway.
You got no respect for anybody, Chief.
It's just my way, Rivera. Referee Jason McCord ready to start the match. B-Boy does not look ready. He wants the crowd behind him. Perhaps a sign of mutual respect. The fans getting into it, ready to witness what is sure to be a spectacular match on the mat and in the air. Tony Kozina, quick reversal on B-Boy into the hammerlock on the ground. B-Boy grabbing on, snapmare takeover into a headlock of his own. Tony Kozina reversing, going hold for hold right here on the mat into the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is obvious that we have a scientific contest on our hand.
I cannot possibly believe that Tony Kozina and B-Boy are of equal skill anywhere in that wrestling ring.
I would tend to disagree with you. I think this is two very evenly matched competitor, and we are going to see a hard-fought battle, back and forth, Chief.
B-Boy knocking him down with an excellent shoulder tackle. Kozina going over the top. B-Boy going through. Arm drag takeover by Kozina. Not something you see in the Northwest. B-Boy, however, showing his Southern California roots, taking him over an arm drag of his own. A very common exchange in Lucha Libre. The double face-off, the double dropkick attempt. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not underestimate the size of Tony Kozina.
He is, by all means, a man too smart for B-Boy. I spoke too soon saying it for a double dropkick attempt. However, being the brain that he is in the ring, did not go for it. B-Boy saying to referee Jason McCord that his hair was pulled. Who would want to grab that greasy thing on the top of his head? Big knee to the stomach, a kitchen sink, shot to the side of the face by B-Boy. Back in Kozina in the corner. Wow. Big chop.
Tribute to Wahoo McDaniel right there from the B-Boy, Chief.
Who?
Wahoo.
Sending Tony Kozina over the top. B-Boy going for a smack of his own. Kozina reverses, getting B-Boy right between the eyes. Going up top. What is this, Rivera? Tony Kozina! Wow. A tremendous
Hurricanrana over the top rope.
Tremendous move. Risking life, limb, and pursuit of happiness to take B-Boy over the top this early on in the match. And B-Boy, outside of the ring, is out cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, by this point in the show, the crowd has received so much wrestling action, and it's only the third match.
Kozina going back up top for some more flying possibly. Big crossbody maneuver right off the top. A 2 count only for Tony Kozina. I believe he was expecting a 3, hoping to take this one home early, heading to the pay window. Rivera.
Kozina hitting that picture-perfect crossbody from the top rope. Beautiful.
B-Boy reversing a cheap maneuver, catching Tony Kozina, and a big suplex, exploder style of his own. However, he is very winded from the moves that he took. He is not going for a cover. Wow, I spoke too soon.
No.
But it was a bit too late. He would have had 3 had he covered sooner, Rivera. Believe me on that.
Both of these guys, tremendous stamina.
Oh! Savage kick to the spine. He's going to have meningitis from that, Rivera.
Tremendous stamina on the part of both competitors, Chico.
Taking Tony Kozina to the corner. Again, with the savage chops of Wahoo McNuggets, or whoever you were talking about previously.
Oye, bro, this man has passed with show respect. That's all I'm asking.
Sending Kozina to the corner. Picking him up. A big back body drop by B-Boy. Not something you see every day from the likes of him. 2 count only. B-Boy is more apt to go for the head dropping and spine busting maneuvers, instead going quote unquote old school here on Tony Kozina, bringing it down to his level with a big choke in the corner. B-Boy. Uh-oh. Big drop kick to the face of Tony Kozina, taking him, both men spilling to the outside. Rivera, that is not something that your Yoo-Hoo McNuggets would do in any of his wrestling matches.
This B-Boy is one of the most intense competitors here in Southern California. When he really wants the victory, it shows. It's a physical manifestation.
Is it his for the taking, Rivera?
Of his desire.
Is it his for the taking?
It is his for the taking. Like you want the woman, you take the woman.
I tend to disagree. On many occasions, my man, Team Chismo teammate, Super Dragon has bested B-Boy in the ring.
Russian leg sweep, showing the beautiful training and
Getting
execution.
it over into a submission maneuver. Something he picked up in Mexico, no doubt.
An octopus type maneuver.
Because no American wrestlers are smart enough to think of something like that.
Tremendous pressure and pain to the neck.
Tony Kozina in a world of hurt. The tornado. Screaming in agony.
Possibly cutting off the blood, the carotid artery supply.
He is bringing that neck forward,
to the brain,
stretching him out, hopefully setting up for that cross special brain buster he is so apt to do. Tony Kozina wisely getting to the ropes, breaking the hold. Referee Jason McCord enforcing the word of the law, the letter of the law. Catching B-Boy, takes him over in a dragon screw. Tony Kozina, a desperation maneuver, but that may prove pivotal for this match, Rivera. If he takes out B-Boy's knee, he will not be able to go for many of those power head-dropping maneuvers that he is so prone to do.
B-Boy has had a history of trouble with this knee.
It is not well publicized, but it is known backstage. You'll see many wrestlers go for the knee of B-Boy because it is a weak spot. And if you take out the knee, he cannot lift opponents as easily, therefore making his opponent or his moves much weaker. Kozina working the knee, stringing it up on the second rope, dropping his own knee onto the back of B-Boy.
The knee of B-Boy is actually the Achilles heel,
if you will, much like the Greek Achilles. This match has taken a definite change of pace. Tony Kozina going for the high-flying maneuvers early on in the match, finding out that he cannot beat B-Boy there. He cannot beat him on the mat. So instead, he concentrates on the knee of B-Boy. However, B-Boy, knowing that a figure four was coming up, kicks Tony Kozina right across the stomach.
Tony Kozina started the figure four, the spinning toe hold made famous by the Funk Brothers of Amarillo, Texas.
Dropping his own nether regions down on B-Boy's knee. This is an amazing display. No man has been able to take B-Boy down to the mat for this long. and negate so much of his offense, Rivera.
Kozina showing the cockiness that only comes when the sense of the victory is getting near.
He is a ring general in the true sense of the word. Maybe not a ring general, perhaps a corporal or one of the lesser ranks.
A ring private.
Again, no, he is much better than that. Going back to the leg. B-Boy, knowing that that is his weak spot, breaks off Tony Kozina. Going for some cheap shots to the stomach of Tony Kozina. Kozina having none of that. A beautiful knee breaker on B-Boy. Kozina would be smart to go for the figure four at this moment. No! B-Boy will have none of it. Takes him up into a small package, Rivera. B-Boy, for as much punishment as he has taken, Rivera, is still very... He has his wits about him in the ring.
Tony Kozina's continued punishment of the knee.
B-Boy goes behind and reverse DDT, breaking Tony Kozina's chain of offense.
That's a page taken straight out of the book of Ole and Gene Anderson.
Gene?
Gene Anderson, one of the most famous tag team of the 70s. The Anderson brother.
Was he a long-lost relative? A beautiful shining wizard by B-Boy. But what effect has it had on his knee? A move made popular in recent times by Keiji Muto of the New Japan and now All Japan Wrestling promotion.
Triple Crown champion, chick.
Tony Kozina, it was not enough to put him away. B-Boy perhaps should go back to school, should watch some more tapes. Perhaps he can execute the move a little better in future matches. The cross special coming up. Tony Kozina breaks out. No, he did not break out. B-Boy's knee gave out, Rivera.
The cross special, one of the more well-known moves that B-Boy has popularized here in Southern California.
What is this we're seeing from Tony Kozina? Beautiful ring work, isolating a body part, taking it out, negating B-Boy's offense, Rivera. That is the only kind of, you will learn that only in the Northeast, Rivera. Or the Northwest, I'm sorry.
The Pacific Northwest. Beautiful.
Tony Kozina ramming the knee. B-Boy going for a back brain kick.
The STF.
And drops him down into an STF. A beautiful maneuver. B-Boy would be lucky to escape this. I know he does not have the heart, the guts, the want, the need to get to the ropes. He might as well give up. Look, one arm has fallen. 2 arms have fell. And thrice. No, not thrice. I spoke too soon, Rivera.
This move, the STF, of course, the signature move of Masachino.
Masahiro.
In Japan.
Mr. Black. Give him some respect. Team 2000.
You have to give it to these guys.
Tony Kozina.
These two are showing. Look at that.
Big palm thrust by B-Boy. Desperation. Pulling it out from nowhere. Perhaps some hidden reserves. The referee should have checked him for that before the match. Not enough to put him away. Again, B-Boy comes up short. What does he need to do to put away
He's doing
Tony
everything.
Kozina?
Hooking the leg.
Tony
everything.
Kozina appears to be out from that palm thrust maneuver. B-Boy, ill-advisedly, going up top. What business does he have up there? His knee already sustaining damage. Goes for a leg drop and just damages it further.
The Alabama Jammer. Chick.
This match is as good as over, Rivera. Tony Kozina only needs to apply one good submission to the leg of B-Boy, and this will be over. The crowd behind B-Boy. I cannot understand why. Tony Kozina, here we see the figure 4. It is over, Rivera.
Tremendous pain.
The bell should be rung right now.
Waves of pain sending through the body of B-Boy right now. He's in so much pain, he's almost in ecstasy. Chick.
I do not know about that, Rivera. But he is crying, tears rolling down the face of B-Boy. A 2 count again. Tony Kozina cinching in. B-Boy looking for the crowd support, trying to flip it. We've seen this many times, on many occasions, this move being flipped. But can it happen, Rivera? There it goes! B-Boy on the offensive now. Flipping the figure 4 leg lock, but Tony Kozina wisely, quickly grabs the ropes.
Referee Jason McCord has a tough job to do. He has to keep the attention, listening for the submission. When both are caught like that, Chico, you have to keep the air very sharp. Signal could come from somebody in the audience could say, I quit, Chico.
They could throw in the towel. Tony Kozina going back up top. He is no stranger. B-Boy expecting it, seeing it out of the corner of his eye. Wipes out the legs of Tony Kozina. A big blow to the face. With the assist of the top rope, picks him up in the cross special. Brain buster! 3 count. That's all that B-Boy needed. He knew he could not lift Tony Kozina, so he took the opportunity to grab him from the top rope and drop him down.
Wrestling fan, nothing short of a tremendous match here at the debut show of Epic Pro Wrestling International Collision.
An upset for B-Boy at the El Rey Theater.
Look at that. Look at B-Boy. Look at the sacrifice he made to get the victory.
At all costs, what price has he paid? Has it done irreparable damage to the knee by Tony Kozina? B-Boy can barely walk out of the ring.
And there's the official announcement from Yogi McCann.
Taylor.
Oh.
Tony Kozina busted open by that cross special brain buster, leaking blood all over the ring. Somebody could slip in that and bust their head open, Rivera. Well, Tony Kozina's already busted open, but that is besides the point. Limping towards Tony Kozina, could he be attacking him after the fact?
Kudos must be given to both competitors, ladies and gentlemen, as this was nothing short of a tremendous display.
And here
look at
we
the
see
sportsmanship.
A show of sportsmanship, very uncommon for a street thug like B-Boy. You can see he will go back to the project, to the ghetto, Rivera.
Hey, relax, Chico,
and
relax.
he will brag to his friends about
Relax.
the tremendous victory he attained here at Epic Pro Wrestling,
Man.
the inaugural show.
You're walking a thin line.